Some fences are built to keep things out. Others, to keep people in their place. And sometimes, it's not about what's behind the fence at all. It's about who lives next to it. This is the story of a boy named Elias, and a neighborhood that didn't see danger until they saw his skin. Elias was 13, lived with his mom and little sister in a modest house at the end of Sycamore Lane. A mostly white neighborhood with picket fences, mailboxes with flags, and families that waved. Just enough to keep up appearances. They weren't poor. They weren't loud. They didn't bother anybody. They were just new and brown. Elias spent most of his afternoons outside. Not because the house was too small, but because the world felt bigger when he was moving. Kicking his ball, riding his scooter, walking the sidewalks his mom said they were lucky to have. He never climbed fences, never trespassed, never caused trouble. But some people didn't need trouble to feel threatened. They just needed him. Who's that kid always walking around? Not sure if he belongs here. Anyone else feel uneasy seeing him so often? Keep an eye out. You never know these days. No name, no accusation, just suspicion coded in politeness. But make no mistake, they were talking about Elias. That Tuesday, he was walking home from the corner store. Bag of tacos in one hand, juice in the other. He passed a white fence with a protected by neighborhood watch sign. Didn't even glance at it. But someone behind a curtain did. Dispatcher. 911, what's your emergency? Caller. Yes, hi. I just saw a young man walking near our homes. He looked out of place. Didn't see him go into any house. Dispatcher. Was he doing anything suspicious? Caller. No, but he looked like he didn't belong. You know, she didn't say black. She didn't need to. Took less than 10 minutes. 2 officers pulled up. No sirens. No loudspeaker. Just presence. Hey buddy, can we talk to you for a sec? Elias turned around, unsure whether to smile or freeze. Did I do something? They didn't answer that directly. Just asked for ID. Asked where he lived. Asked if that was really his house. His voice didn't shake, but his eyes did. What's going on? That's my son. The officers backed off slightly. Said it was just a misunderstanding. Said someone called in. Said it was routine. But Elias knew. It wasn't about what he did. It was about who he was and where he was walking. He didn't go outside for a few days after that. Didn't play soccer. Didn't ride his scooter. Didn't even go check the mail without his mom. Something had shifted. Not outside. Inside. He started to ask questions he never knew he'd need answers to. Why did they think I didn't belong? What did I look like to them? I would have called too. Better safe than sorry. You never know these days. Why is this being made about race? And then one post from a neighbor, written quietly. That boy lives here. He's our neighbor. You just never bothered to ask his name. Elias wasn't a stranger. He was the kid who mowed lawns in the summer. The kid who held the door open at the gas station. The boy who said yes, ma'am, and thank you. Even when no one said it back. He wasn't scary. But to some, brown skin on a white sidewalk was. A week later, he picked up his soccer ball again. Same feet. Same street. But a new silence in the air. This time, he kept his eyes low. Watched shadows behind windows. Kept his phone in his pocket, camera app ready just in case. Not because he expected trouble, but because he understood now. He didn't have to do anything wrong to be treated like he did. Baby, don't ever let them make you feel small. You belong here just like anybody else. He nodded. But deep down, he'd already learned the lesson America teaches brown boys without saying a word. Your presence is a question, until proven otherwise. Trayvon. Tamir. Elijah. So many boys whose only crime was being seen by the wrong eyes. Elias's story didn't end in violence. But not every story gets that grace. He still walks that street, still kicks his ball, still rides his scooter. But now he walks with the knowledge that the fence next door wasn't built for safety. It was built from fear, not of crime, but of Colorado.